Good morning. Welcome to Friday. Core and balance. All set to go? We're going to start with our usual warm-up routine. So a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl. Heel dig, opposite bicep curl. Out to the side, out to the side, back, back, and then a knee and a knee. If you can't get your arms right up there, just do that. Okay, so heel dig, side, back, and knee. Heel dig. I was reading an article in The Guardian yesterday, and they've been doing research on, I can't remember who did the research, and I can't remember if it was in this country or in America. But anyway, I posted it on my Facebook page if you want to read the whole thing. But basically, they went into a care home and they got 80 and 90-year-olds, so probably a bit older than we are, who were sedentary, and some of whom could hardly walk. And they did strengthening exercises with them. They didn't actually do all the range of strengthening that we're doing. They just did leg strengthening exercises to strengthen their thighs and glutes. They can do them sitting down. And they discovered, none of us will be surprised, but they discovered that very quickly they regained muscle that they had lost from being sedentary. And some of them were able to walk when they hadn't been before. They must have done some arm stuff, actually, because they specifically mentioned an old man who had been very dapper and who hadn't been able to sort of comb his hair, get his hands up like this to comb his hair. But who, after the exercise classes, was able to walk, start taking a pride in his appearance again, do his tie up, all sorts of things. So it just shows you that A, it's never too old to start, and B, the benefits of strength exercises. I mean, we know that, don't we? Because we are very motivated. That's all I want to say, I think. I saw a fun thing this morning as well on the deadly YouTube. People, just for fun, people sitting on the floor without bending their knees. Well, I'll show you some of the things they did when we come to getting onto the floor. Okay, we're going to do 5 more just to finish off, a little bit faster, although because I was talking and not really paying attention, I may have been going a little bit too fast. So we're going to do heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig. Oh, I forgot to count. Side, back. I think this is 3. Knee. 2 more. Heel dig. Side, back, knee. 1 more. Heel dig. Side, back, knee. Right. Yes, good. Let me just see what we're doing now. Oh, yes. We're just going to quickly, I'm just going to show you how to engage your core. Those of you that have been doing this a while will know this now, but if anybody's new, and engaging your core really helps with balance. It helps with, if you're doing a tough exercise, it just helps to give you that stability. And your core is this band of muscles around here, but not just the ones on the surface that you can see if you've got a 6-pack, but right deep inside that support your spine and support you. So we're going to breathe out and then pull your navel into your backbone as hard as you can. You're not doing this or anything. It's just, you can't even see people doing it. So breathe out. It's like doing a pelvic floor. You can't see people doing it, apart from the eyebrows raising. So breathe out. Pull your navel into your backbone. Pull up your pelvic floor as well. And then release it slightly. But keep breathing. If you keep talking, you have to keep breathing. So when I say engage your core, that's what I mean. Okay? Right. Core engaged. You can't hold it all the time. You will forget and it will slip. But then it makes your posture much better as well. Makes you seem more upright. So we're going to start with side bends. So have your feet just, I find if I have them slightly wider than hip width, it's easiest. And you're just going down to one side like this. We're not going forwards, we're not going back, just sideways. Okay, and you can put your hand above your head if you like. I'm not going to because I've damaged my shoulder here, not on the inside, but the muscle here. I don't know what I've done to it. So I'm not going to do it. So we're just going to go down and then up. Notice where your hand gets to and see if throughout the exercise, it just naturally, as you become a bit looser, it gets a bit lower. And that's 4, 5, nice and slow and controlled. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Oh, yes. The next one is the only exercise that you need a weight for. It's called the goblet march. I'm using my heaviest weight because I'm holding it with 2 hands, so it's okay. My elbows are anchored, my elbow, and they're also at 90 degrees, standing up nice and straight, not hunching over like I was a minute ago, standing up nice and straight. And we're holding that there. Engage your core. Right. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your core engaged. 5, 6. My core has slipped, so I'm going to re-engage it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Next one we're going to do, it's a balance one. So you can hold on if you want, but see if you can do it without. Put the chair in front of you because your legs are going to be swinging. So it's like the one we do when we do the hip abduction. Look at that. I didn't even wobble. Look. But we're doing alternate legs. So we're getting the benefit of using our muscles at the side here. So we're getting a bit of strength, but we're also getting balance. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to move your torso. 5, 6. Oh, sorry. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12. That was a bit wobbly, wasn't it? And then we're going to do another balance one. Have the chair if you need it. And we're going to go, I'm going to put this down slightly so you can see my feet, but not my head. Put it up a wee bit. I mean, you don't absolutely need to see my head, but it makes it a bit impersonal if you can't. And we're just going to go on one leg, and we're just going to go around the clock like that, just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing this rather than just standing on one leg. 6, because it puts you off balance a bit more, moving the other leg. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Other leg. Just let me get my balance on it. Just engage your core. I forgot to do that. Just keep your core engaged. It does make it easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need to stop to re-engage your core, that's fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was pretty good. I'm quite impressed by myself. Right. Just to give our back a bit of we're just going to do circles with our hips. So we're going to go just round like that. We're going to go 12 one way and 12 the other way. Try to keep your torso as straight as possible. You're not sort of doing this. It's your hips that are moving. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you find it difficult, imagine you've got a bucket of water inside your pelvis. So when you're going this way, so the water is going up that way, round to the front, so the water's spilling out the back, that way, so it's spilling out that way, and then back, so it's spilling out the front. So maybe that makes it more difficult, I don't know. To finish the standing up bit, we're going to do a lunge. So standing with feet hip width apart, move forward, and we're just going to go 1, just gently, 2 at first, you can get deeper as you go on, 3, keep your knees forward, torso upright, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other one, other leg, the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, now we're going to do the floor work. If you're new and you're not sure that you can get up from the floor, for goodness sake, either have someone with you or leave this bit out, because what I don't want is you to get down on the floor and then get stranded. Now, you may have to use the chair, if you have to use the chair, and to slither down. That's entirely up to you. You can, if you're experienced, this is why we did the lunge, do a lunge and go right down and then sit round. I'm going to show you what somebody did with this getting on the floor without bending your knees. I don't know if I can do it. I haven't tried it. So they went right down like that and they kept their knees straight and they went like that and then they rolled over and they did that. Right. But that was just for a bit of fun. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to sitting on the floor, if you're down, and our legs are just bent, heels on the ground. It's quite simple. And we're going to do a Russian twist, a seated Russian twist. The reason we do it is your hips can't move if you're on the floor. And we use this to get up from the floor. We're not just doing this in isolation. It's useful for twisting round, getting your knees like that, and then getting up onto the floor. I'll show you at the end. Okay, so we're going 1, 2. Make sure you're turning at the waist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can feel it on my waist when I'm doing that. Next one we're doing is a bridge. So remember, the weight's on your shoulders, not your neck. Legs are parallel. Bring your knees in as far as you can, really. Or you can have your knees at 90 degrees. It's up to you what's comfortable. We're going right up in the bridge. Your glutes are really working. And then we're going to come down. 1, just touching the floor, not staying on the floor. 2, but really push up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jolly good. Now we're going to do the front plank. We're going to do the front plank and then side planks, 1 on each side. And the front plank we're going to do for a minute, and the side planks we're going to do for 30 seconds each. Now, if you can't do the front plank for a minute because it's a lot, just stay in the position, but come down on the floor and have a rest. And again, engaging your core will help. Some people say it hurts their back. That's because your insides are drooping. Your stomach is hanging down and pulling you back. So if you pull it up, use your muscles to pull up and keep that back. Keep that whole core like a plank. So if you can't do the whole minute, just come down, rest, and go back up again. Don't sort of think, oh, I can never do this, because eventually you will. And if you're finding it very difficult, maybe do it 2 or 3 times a week, not once a week. Right, so lying on your thumb, elbows like that, and we're going up. So your body, you're not sticking your bottom in the air and you're not sagging down. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So if you need to, just come down and have a rest and then go back up again. If you find this really difficult or impossible, maybe going into a full plank like this might be easier. It's up to you. You could try it. We're more than halfway now. Woohoo! 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down you come. Woo! Next one is a side plank. Your elbow needs to be under your shoulder for this, right under, because else you put a strain. It can be quite painful if you don't get the position of your elbow right. Now the side plank goes like this. If you can't get up with your legs straight, bend one knee, come up that way. If that's impossibly difficult, both knees. Again, like the front plank, I'm coming up because it hurts my hip. Like the front plank, you come out of it if it's too much. And we're starting now, not counting you in because it was right on the 1:45. Because I forget sometimes. Halfway through, that's 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Sorry. I was thinking this will never end, and then I forgot to look at the clock. Other side. Elbow under your shoulder. Legs, whichever way you do your side plank, and up we go. This side's always a lot easier for me. Maybe it's because of my damaged shoulder. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down we come. Right. Last week, I did this one. Do you remember? Lifting like that. And then over the weekend, I thought, why are my legs so sore? What have I been doing? And my thighs were really sore. I don't know if anybody else had that experience. So we're going to do the same thing again. It shows that I need to sort of maybe work them a bit, but it also works your core as well. So pretend you've got something on the floor there. I put a weight there, didn't I? I'll put my weight there. But you don't have to have anything. You can just pretend there's something on the floor. But I'm going to put my weight there. And then we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, don't balance on your hands. 4, keep your hands here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can feel it on my thighs again. The weight on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh-wee. Go weight. Right. Getting off the floor. You may need the chair for this. If you need the chair, use it. Really, getting off the floor may save your life one day, being able to get up and down off the floor. So initially, if you need to use the chair, use it. Use anything you can. If you don't need to use the chair, fabulous. But the aim is to be able to get up and down off the floor under your own steam eventually. So we're going to do a side twist. And then bring your legs round And we're going to get up onto our hands and knees. If you've got a gammy knee, keep that knee off the floor like that. It'll be fine, hopefully. And then, you're not going to be able to see me when I stand up. This is where the lunge comes in. One leg there, and you're going up like you were with a lunge. And we're just going to practice this a few times. I need it to be down a little bit. I can smell aftershave. I don't know why. Why can I smell aftershave? Don't suppose you know, do you? I mean, there is not a man in this house, unless my dog's been using it. Right, so we're going to go left leg forward, or your right, it doesn't matter. And we're going to go slowly down, knee on the ground, keeping this whichever knee up. If you've got a bad knee, you may only be able to do this on one side. It doesn't matter, but it is just handy. And then down into a side twist, and there. Okay, back we go. But this time, left leg up. This time we're going to do it on the right leg. Down, there. We're just going to, well, I'm not going to do the twist bit because that's the sort of easy bit. Right leg up. Left leg down. Left leg up. Right leg down. Ooh, reaching nearly half an hour this time, sorry. And then right leg up. Practice that. They're the thing you should practice. This doesn't take any effort. It's just watching telly, sitting on the floor. It's really good for your back, it's good for your posture. Nice straight spine, head in alignment with your spine, not hunching forward. Just do that for 15, 20 seconds, half an hour, half a minute, and build up until you can sit on the floor quite comfortably. And then you're getting round, and up you get. It can be a party trick you can show people. Right, that's it. So, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you on Monday for arms. Bye.